Ahoy, bitches. Mike here, Desirous Prime. And I'm on Genesis, in the ocean biome. We need to talk about Ark again. I am currently... Where am I? I'm on single player. I'm here. My house is up top where you can see my team marker. That's one of the issues we'll get into when it comes to Genesis. Not Genesis itself. Well, there are some issues with Genesis itself, but there are a bunch of there are a few issues with this game at the minute, and fuck off. Yeah, there's some problems with it, and it is pissing people off. And let's just get to the root. Let's just start with the sticking point for everyone, which was the Dragontopia release, or the sticking point for most people, or a good chunk of people, I would say. Dragontopia. Right, try the light. That released the same day as Genesis and the Tides of Fortune DLC. I'll take them. I'll take them. I'm on single player, just fucking around here. This isn't the start of a new Genesis series, by the way. It's, I'm working on my Astraeos series. I've got about 10 episodes edited. But Dragontopia released the same day as Genesis and the Tides of Fortune DLC. Now, I was prepared for the Tides of Fortune DLC. I'd set aside some money for it. Would you fuck off? Oh, buzz, fucking buzz. Can I say hello and get some things? Nope. I'd set aside the money for Tides of Fortune. So I was always going to get that. I bought the Bob's Tall Tale stuff. I bought the I bought some of the Fantastic Tames. Okay, so full disclosure, I know I am part of the problem when it comes to this. Because I bought some of the Fantastic Tames, I need to be in the water, don't I? I've got the Lost Colony expansion, and yeah, I know I've contributed to this issue. Because yeah, I bought the Pyromane, I bought the Dreadmare, and the Burrow Book. And but the timing of the Dragontopia release, I probably will get Dragontopia at some point. I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me. The dragon looks don't appeal to me. They look too cartoony with a massive cutesy eyes and shit. Doesn't really sit right with me. But fucking on the same day as Genesis, not even on the same day as Genesis, because I think, if I recall correctly, the Lost Colony pre-order shit dropped the same day as Ragnarok's release. Or right around that time, last year. So I get fucking doing the pre-order shit when you drop a new map that's a free map that you can't charge money for, because there's no Ragnarok fucking Bob's Viking bollocks or anything like that to go along with the Ragnarok map. But when you've got a fucking paid DLC going at the same time, that, I will add, isn't even fucking complete. We haven't got the Galleon yet. The Galleon won't be ready till August. I haven't seen the peg leg skin or the eye patch skin. Don't know where they are. There's stuff missing from the Tides of Fortune DLC. Yet they still fucking put out Dragontopia. Why? Why sell 2 incomplete DLCs at the same time? Why not just complete one fucking DLC, get that out, and then work on Dragontopia? Start selling Dragontopia next month. There was no need to start selling Dragontopia the same day as fucking Tides of Fortune. And Tides of Fortune was, what, $20? And it's not like the first 3 in the Bob's Tall Tales, where this includes the fucking not Star Wars one. That's going to be a separate purchase. And then they throw out a $30 fucking Dragontopia thing on the same day. It's just... And yet I've been guilty of buying a few things, like the Fantastic Tales when I've had a bit of money or when they've been on sale. It's like, yeah, I'll get that. It looks pretty cool. But this is where I draw the line. It's fucking disgraceful, honestly. Don't sell 2 incomplete DLCs at the same time. Now, I know Dragontopia isn't supposed to be ready till December, but fucking Tides of Fortune was supposed to be ready last week. Delays, again. It was delayed by a week, and then delayed by hours, and then hours. I was getting notifications. I work a night shift. And I was like, I got a notification saying, oh, we hope to have Genesis and fucking Tides of Fortune released at 9:30 in the morning. And then I get up at 9:30 at night to go to work. Oh, well, hopefully it'll be out by 10:30 this evening at night. Yeah, great. And you know what's funny? Not anywhere during all of this fucking Genesis / Tides of Fortune hype, not anywhere during the delay announcements did they mention Dragon fucking Topia. Until they dropped the trailer, that was the only time we heard Dragontopia was coming. And it's fucking scummy. It is fucking shitty behaviour, that. And it's a shame because I've been fucking enjoying Genesis. I never played Genesis on ASE. I stopped at Extinction. I never got... It's not because I didn't want to, it's just because I didn't get round to it. Because I was very late to the Ark party. And... yeah. It's, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And I know it's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I know Raz Clark didn't know how to feel about it. Don't blame him. I know Nooblets, Steve from Nooblets, didn't like it at all. He released a 3-minute video, and in those 3 minutes, he basically said everything I just said. But obviously, I have the added confession that I have contributed to this. But it's fucking... I don't know. I mean, I do know. I don't like it at all. It's like, why? I'm still trying to wrap my head around... I mean, we all know the answer. It's Snail. But I'm just wondering how that conversation went. Because... it also begs the question... Was Genesis delayed because Genesis wasn't ready? Or was Genesis delayed because Dragontopia wasn't ready? Because fucking... Wildcard were probably strong-armed into this. I'm not defending Wildcard with this. They should have been transparent about this from the fucking get-go. That Dragontopia was going to be releasing the same time as fucking Tides of Fortune. They should have admitted well before the fact that they were launching 2 incomplete DLCs. Whether they knew about the backlash they'd get or not, they should have done it. But it's almost like Snail were like, well, fucking... Yeah, another $30 for the fucking Tides of Fortune. Actually, Daddy Snail, we can't fucking charge that much because it's only for one map. Yeah, but we love money. We need money. Yes, Daddy Snail, but we can't do that. Well, can we charge for Genesis? No, Daddy Snail, we promised we won't charge for Genesis. Is Dragontopia ready? Daddy Snail, we've only got one creature, one fucking armor skin, and a fucking grappling hook ready. Sell it. $30. But Daddy Snail, that's all we've got. Don't care. Fucking sell it. Yes, Daddy Snail. That's how I imagine the conversation went. And it's rare that I fucking get this heated over something on Ark. I mean, I get heated with the in-game stuff like Scorched Earth on Evolved when I lost Tex after the Manticore. And I've been heated about other shit before. I got heated during Aberration on Evolved. But, you know, how many times have I done these videos where it's out of the near 100 videos I've made of Ark, how many times have I come on here just to like voice my displeasure? I had to do that live stream when ASA was announced, and it was first announced free, and then it wasn't free, and all that shit. And then I had to do it after, I believe, Extinction, when that launched, and it was just a broken mess. That's one of the reasons I haven't released my Astraeos series yet, because I was waiting for the right time, and I'm glad I waited, because, yeah, I don't know how the fucking state of the servers at the minute. Apparently 1100 ping is fucking diabolical, and I know there's a load of mods that aren't working. My mods seem to be fine on here, but apparently some of them are like Astraeos mods, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm a bit nervous to check in case I lose shit, because that's happened before. But yeah, I'm just it rubbed me the wrong way the more I thought about it. And yeah, but I did say that I have been enjoying Genesis, and I have. Like I said, I never played Evolved Genesis, never got round to it, and I was a bit put off by the stuff about the missions not working and shit, like the missions being bugged to all hell. And some of them seem to be here as well. I've only done 2 missions. I've tried a fucking one of those island raids. I only had enough resources for a sloop. I called it the Jolly Rogerer. The Jolly Rogerer sunk. Didn't do too badly, but I need a brigantine for that. It was a blue one, beta, so I need a brigantine for that, and a load of other stuff. We're heading home because that's one of the issues I have. One of the problems I have with this is the map teleportation. It's fine to go to from the ocean biome to the bog or to the volcano or the other places, but coming back to the ocean biome is a pain in the ass. Let me just bring up the map. I'll show you in better. That's where my stuff is. That's where my Riz, my ferry, and I believe, yes, also there is Strauss the Pegamasstax and T-Bird the Tyrannosaurus. That's where my base is, my starter base. That's where my shipyard is as well. It's a nice big island with a lot of metal nodes as well, so it's a good place to farm resources. The problem is on teleportation, there's no ocean biome middle. Now, I fucking ended up, I think the first time I teleported back to the ocean biome, I ended up there. Because I clicked northeast, because I wasn't entirely sure, because I think I was like that on the map, and I was like, oh, that's northeast. Yeah, I didn't take into consideration that. That's a me issue. However, when I click east, because there's no fucking maps to the east as far as I can tell, except this little bitch here that it could have fucking put me there. That wouldn't have been too hard. It might be a fucking raid island, actually. But it put me back up here. So, yeah, the teleportation back to the ocean biome is a pain in the ass. It feels like I'm going to have to put shipyards on every fucking island, or at least every corner. So I'm close to a shipyard, so I can get back. There is also the issue with, like, the underwater. The underwater biome is still there as a biome, but, you know, everywhere else outside of that is just the fucking simulation, digital fucking invisible wall shit. I'm not much of an underwater adventurer, so it doesn't bug me as much, but I could see it bugging a fair few people. And for good reason. I tried one of the missions. I've done 2 missions. I did Dodo Ball just because I had to. I read on Reddit because I couldn't spend my hexagons. Apparently, you have to drop your entire inventory, spend your hexagons, and then pick up your entire inventory, which is bollocks. That's fucking stupid. Why? I've got space in my inventory for some oil. Why can't I just fucking buy some oil? But no, I've got to fucking get rid of everything else. I mean, I know it's in a bag at the bottom. I can just pick it up after, but I shouldn't have to do that. Unless my inventory is fully slot capped, they need to, like, recognize that if I've got enough inventory space for a stack of oil, then it should let me buy a stack of oil. But yeah, I did Dodo Ball. That was okay. I tried the escort the dolphin, and he just decided he wasn't going anywhere. And HLNA's like, oh, I think he's lost. Yeah, no shit, is lost. I abandoned the mission and went home. And he was still in the same spot. He made no effort to move. It was like, fucking Jesus Christ, man, just where's your and it doesn't even show you the destination. It didn't show me the destination of where I had to take Ico, the fucking Ichthyosaurus. Cool mission in concept. It's just, if my fucking... If Ico had less special needs than I do, the mission might go better. Anyway, we're nearly... Well, I say we're nearly home. It just seems to be every time I respawn, teleport back to the ocean biome, I'm at least 10,000 meters away from my house. So I'm just wiping my mouth. Other than that, though, it's been fun. I enjoyed building the ship. I did creative at first, but then I deleted that, and I've been like earning my stuff. I did force tame the Tyrannosaurus because it was like just outside my house, and I had no way of fucking getting rid of it aside from killing it. And you'll see when we get home, it's a fucking gorgeous Tyrannosaurus. She is beautiful. So I force tame that. I legit tame the Theri and the Ankylosaur X-Ankylos that I've got because that was one of my skill trees. Yeah, this is just a rant and a ramble. The rant's over, pretty much. I've said what I've got to say on that. And I'm not going to be like, well, this is all shit, I hate it, I'm never playing it again, because Ark is my favourite game, for better or worse. It's an abusive relationship, but I love it. And I'm sure it's that way for many people. But I have been having fun with it. I say I'm a bit wary of going on Astraeos because I don't want, like, as far as I know, like the Shoko's Polymer Forge, the Paleo mods are still working. They're still cooking nicely. They're fine. Like both my Rex and my Theri are the Paleo variants. I don't know what's broken on Astraeos. It might just be the skins. And if that's the case, then fine, I'll just reskin it. I don't think I'll lose anything, but again, I'm wary. Because I think I only had one Astraeos skin building, and that was my first one. I'm not going to try not to spoil here. But as far as I know, everything else works fine. But we'll have a look. It is the whole being a server thing that's the issue with the 1100 ping. I wish there was music on this raft. Well, I mean, I need a ship. I can craft a fucking raft to get back every time, but it's just like... I'm still about 2,000 meters from home. I'm going to get home and there'll be my fucking shipyard there with 2 rafts. Because I've done this before. I swum the first time. I swam half the way with my Tyrannosaurus. Got fucking hounded by mantas, megalodons and ichthys. I pumped health into the Rex, so she didn't have any problem, and because I have a times 10 on health, I had a load of skill points left over that I could pump into melee damage. But yeah, that took a while. But I'm enjoying this. And the thing is, for all the complaints about the ocean biome and that, I could stay here. Obviously, I went to the volcano biome. That's where I came from. That stuck me fucking miles and miles and miles away from my house. And I was enjoying that. I teleported back, and before I logged off, it was in the middle of an eruption, and I still had the eruption sound effects on the little island where I was. Luckily, that's gone now, but yeah, that was fun. Another thing that pisses me off, there were arges there, and we're not allowed to use arges or pteranodons. Why put them in? Why cock tease us with flyers? Do you know what would be great here? A fucking flyer. Instead of crafting a shipyard at every fucking base, I'll just do a fucking RG at every fucking island that I can, and then just pop on the RG and go home. I feel like the no flyer is, it needs to be sorted for at least the ocean biome. We should be allowed flyers. I know they want to encourage naval combat and the ships and all that shit, which is, that's all great. But I think it's around the other side of the island. When we don't have our ships at hand, and there's oceans of oceans between us, there's a bottle, treasure map, then fucking just, thanks. Just let us fucking use flyers. I did say rant mostly over, but it's little things like that. But yeah, I enjoyed exploring the other biomes. I've only been to the bog and the volcano so far, so as a Hesperornis just pottering about on my fucking raft. No, that's the thing. I don't want to be so harsh with this game. There's my shipyard. I really don't. But it just seems to keep wanting to give me reasons to be harsh. And this island in itself is pretty expansive. There's a lot of space here. So I'm going to park this one on this side, and I think I'll grab my other one. If it's still here, it's still there. Have I got anything to put in? Yeah, that's the main reason I got the ferry, was the fibre. I don't think anything takes stone, does it? It's just oil. I've got plenty of fibre. I'll need more thatch, metal ingots. I had some cooking, but again, single player, so they will resume cooking. Let's put that in. I'll have to go out and get a little bit more wood. Well, that's a purple fucking... Alright. I will need a shovel. I've got a smithy and stuff. Let's, fuck it, just fall off this bit. Where's my raft? Because I had trouble, I crashed into this with my sloop. Because the placement of the shipyard ain't exactly great. I do like the water physics as well. The water's great. It's annoying sometimes, especially when you're swimming on a T-Rex. But for the most part, it's great. I love it. Actually, what I'll do is I'll take this one home with me, and then I can just use this to take a shortcut to the shipyard. Yeah, really like the water physics. And like little bits like that where it threw me up onto the raft. It's good fun. And I got stuck on rocks. And you never get stuck on rocks. You usually just fucking pass over them. Or you're able to get out easily enough. But no, I got stuck. Now look. So yeah, this is T-Bird. She is fucking gorgeous. Hello. Well, full disclosure, I did spawn in some hexagons because I needed cryopods. And that's my Riz. Because I oh god, right. Why are you off? Yo, T-Bird, you hungry? Dinner? Dinner. Right, how many have we got? 66. So we're going to need more metal ingots. They need to keep cooking. The fire needs to stop going out every time I log off. Let's grab a bit more wood. Actually, I should probably craft some more of those. Which I need wood for. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. We'll grab some wood. And this big tree here. Okay. You just go there for now, and you can go there. Cool. Right. I didn't want everything to be indoors. Like, I like the idea of there being like an open forge area where you can just deposit your metal, cook it, and then be on your merry way. I mean, obviously, I haven't done a lot yet. All I've done is build my house. That'll do. And a little bit of the surrounding area. And the shipyard. Because obviously that was what I wanted. Stick a bit more in there. I've lost it. Here we go. Well, let's clear out some of this inventory space. Yeah, there's not a lot. There's Strauss. Even Strauss ain't a complete minger. Oh, my mortar and pestles. And my nice little table. My narcotics are done. That's great. I think my ferry's just harvesting fibre for a laugh right now. I don't need any more, but... yep, 113. While we're at it, I did get a load of... Let's craft some paste up. 3, 4... I dropped loads of stone as well before because I was full inventory in the volcano from smashing those element rocks. You know what? I've got a feeling we'll need spark powder eventually, so let's 145 of that. I can go out for stone after, but that's prepped unless I do have 3 fucking mortar and pestles, don't I? So why am I just being so... Nope. That. Yeah, I went back on Evolved with my youngest the other day, and there wasn't so much a learning curve, but I did have to remember that I don't have to drag across, I can just hit it. Right, so let's clear out some inventory. We'll go and have a look around some biomes, won't we? I haven't explored the Arctic yet, or the Lunar. So I want to kind of check them out. I need to drop my Ankylosauruses out. Right, trophies can go on a different one. That's a lot of meat. Silica pearls can go in here as well. Remember the element shards as well. I couldn't find the magmasaur lair because I wanted a magmasaur. I mean, the whole reason I went there was because my volcano was because one of my skill tree things was tame an Ankylosaurus. Okay, sure. So I found 2, and they each had a child with them, so I've got 4. Yeah, trophies in element shards, sorry. Cool, and then trophies can go in this one. RG talons, because why the fuck not? Megalodon tooths. Is that everything? I think that might be everything. Okay, and then there's obviously a load of food. Should I craft a feeding trough? A feeding trough. And then I can just, I don't think I've got everything, and I'll need some metal for it, I think. Why does that show up sometimes and then doesn't show up the rest of the times? Feeding trough. Am I stupid? I haven't got my glasses on because they interfere with my headset. As in, they get in the way, not they cause some sort of, no, it's there. Fucking feedback disturbance. Just lend us some metal. Thanks. Cheers, mate. And we could put the feeding trough here, can't we? Have I got enough space to get around, though? That's the problem. I mean, I'm going to place more foundations eventually. So, yeah, we'll place the feeding trough here. Don't think I can skin it. Oh, Jesus. Thing is, I didn't really want the fish. Fine. I've got way too much meat. And so is my Tyrannosaurus, which is why I'm not... I really need more carnivores, don't I? Yeah, that's what I've got. There's going to be a balcony around there. That's why there's a door. I didn't just do something stupid with no forethought. I like this skin. It very much reminds me of the Malta stuff buildings from Jurassic World Dominion. And I played Jurassic World Evolution, so this is something that's familiar to me. It's something that I wish I'd built my Ark interpretation of my IRL house out of on Astraeos, but we'll get to that. But yeah, should we check out some biomes? Should we go to I'm gonna take T-Bird with me. And then where are you? See, I like that, the 3 hexagons just for waving at her. She doesn't talk a lot, actually. What am I doing? Stop it. I didn't want to fucking go to this. I want to go teleport. Hey, get back here. We'll go north of the Arctic and we'll see what's in the Arctic. Because I haven't been there yet. And I know that the Lost Colony snow's in the Arctic biome as well. And that's what I mean. They've done really well with this. They're updating it. And then they go and let themselves down. See, that's a compliment sandwich, isn't it? In a way. Oh. Oh, so what do we got around here? It's just there we are. Snow falling off the trees. What I want to do is find some oil, because I don't want to keep spending all my hexagons on oil. That might be in the ocean biome, like the actual biome part. That was strange. I thought that was a secret door or something. I was gonna say, who else has been in this fucking map? Actually quite pleasant, isn't it? Beg the question, where are all the creatures? I haven't even seen a dodo yet. No, you rest up. Got some metal rocks. Let's have a look around. I know what metal rocks look like. They look like chords. Do you remember those? Those old jeans type things that were like ribbed for extra pleasure? We got a rift.
Yeah, that's it. Look around this fire. Or any of them, really. And you'll see why the Genesis simulation makes a good testing ground for you survivors. It's so bloody hard to build something here. Depending on where you are, you've got avalanches, lava, earthquakes, or an utter lack of solid ground to deal with. All of that makes keeping your buildings upright quite the task. I bet some of these glitches came into being when someone built their dream structure in exactly the wrong spot. And kaboom! Some part of the environment huffed and puffed and blew their house down.
Speaking of avalanches, that might look more impressive if I wasn't sat on a T-Rex. Let's go this way. It is like a ghost town though, isn't it? There's no one here. I'm going to check the water bodies. Oh, that's just shallow. Is that a frozen lake? Remember, I need to say again, I've never played Genesis before. I do think Genesis has the best overall soundtrack. Genesis 2 has one of the best themes. Genesis 1 has the best overall soundtrack. All the otters and the fucking penguins. Is that one of the new things? I think that's one of the new things, isn't it? I mean, you're not going to heal my... No, is that a baby otter? What's this here? Beavers? What we got? Ice fishing.
Those fish are just begging to be caught.
I've forgotten how to do fishing. Yay! Oh.
Nice fish.
Another coelacanth. I see you. Bitey bitey. Tits. Gotcha. I bet my shoulders are cold. Colders?
That's a kick.
Nice. Are there any other? No, I was going to stick with this one. We're halfway there. Okay. Go on, fishy, fishy. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy. Fishy. Please? Right, I do want to see if there are any other fishy holes. Yeah, there's one over here, so let's try this one. This one seems a bit more rough. Right, dead. Fishy. Yeah, I see you. Oh shit. Oh, it's fucking tugging, innit? Alright, 3 more fishes. Ah, oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong one. Pressed the right one. That was on me. That was a me problem. I panicked. Fishing's stressful, man. Oh. Hit the triangle that time.
Nice fish.
You're right there, mate. Oh shit. Right, one more. You alright, otter?
That's quite a haul.
Yay! Alright, so I've got a Mastercraft harpoon launcher. Nice. Mushroom brew. Okay. A fucking journeyman catapult. Alright. So, not too shabby. And probably a bunch more fish meat. Anyway. So, doing fishing stuff. I think that's a good time to end it. Because, you know, we finally found civilization in the form of otters, beavers, and penguins. And we've done some fishing. It was a nice, relaxing way to, I think, end off this video. If you want more Genesis content, let me know. I'll do it for free. And I won't charge you for the Astreas content next to it.
Did you feel a bit disjointed when you woke up in the simulation? That's normal. Your personality and your memories are stored in huge memory banks, and then they get combined with the physical body inside the Genesis simulation. Once that combination of mind and body happens, you're on your own. Well, you've got me, of course. That counts for something.
Does it? So we're in a simulation, but we have a physical body. That seems a bit weird. Anyway, let's end it there, because I've been going for long enough. And yeah, on the whole, Genesis in and of itself, I've been enjoying a lot. Tides of Fortune is good fun stuff. But it's missing shit because of fucking Dragantopia. Dragantopia can fuck itself. But, yeah, I gotta admit, I'm enjoying the Genesis stuff, and I like the Tides of Fortune shit. I just wish we had all of that and no Dragantopia stuff. But, you know, what can I even say at this point? I'm not surprised. Anyway, that'll do it for this one. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.